All right, good afternoon, everyone. It is 12:20 p.m. Eastern Time, and hopefully this video um, is good because the last two that I've recorded, the recording software is just nuts. It's not working. Um, so I'm actually down today 4 points. So let's see if we gotta, make good on that. If there's a trade, if not, we'll. All right. A little consolidation happening right here. We got here, we got a bunch of positive divergence, cumulative delta, or whatever that's showing us here. So basically, um, I have more of a auction market theory type of um, environment here, trading environment. Um, so I'll probably use this a little more in the trading. Have a little consolidation and practical terms it's accumulation distribution, use everything in context. A couple of selling imbalances. Sellers are stepping in. Longer term bullish, these are 30-minute um, volume profiles. So we're pretty much in value still. Pledge could show as a bit of um, resistance. You definitely see it here, which it doesn't look too bad. And the aggressiveness of the participants are the aggression went down a little bit. The volatility. Also, today's Friday, so we have to make sure volume is still decent. The volume usually cuts off a little bit after 12 o'clock. Yeah. All right, so there was a little bit of absorption up in here, when the CBD or the delta, the cumulative delta is dropping and we're kind of petering out here. There's a little bit of absorption. Sell side. So we should be seeing some buying coming in, possibly. And this is like all market theory. Um, Gonna go long right here. I'm thinking somewhere about 97. I got a 1-to-2 ratio here. I think we could go to step in a profile right here. Not great. I believe we can still pump it up. We'll see. See if we get to 296.25. We got a little more buying coming in. We got buying coming in, so this is looking good. As long as we don't go below my 94.50. Hate to turn this into a loss here. It's pretty much, I'm not banking on going where the value area is here, but you just never know. Like that. Sometimes you just got to take the, yeah, that's why you got to take your profits, man. Just take the profit. Don't be a pig. I was a pig. That's what happened. Pigs get slaughtered. All right, now we're just dropping back down. So my entry was good. I just, you know, that's trading. You're gonna do. Get back to it. You also see that the volume's a little lower here. We did have some buying coming in. The important thing is to stick to your risk reward. All right. So the last 30 minutes was pretty bullish. We did get some, more movement the, the within the last 30 minutes. I got to think about what I'm talking about here because I usually don't run these profiles on my chart here. I just continue to look and to do the commentary. It's kind of it's tough. It's not easy. Not when you're trading, not when you're scalping. After the fact is very easy, but when you're in the now, it's Being that we closed outside of this area, okay, we just had to jump up real fast on this profile. Coming back down again. So buyers are, let's see if buyers are getting absorbed here. No, there's two-way trading. They probably show a little bit of support here. We had a lot of buying in here. Take a look at the footprint. Okay. So let's see if we see any resistance at 86.0, because this is where I would like to go long. Right there. I like to be here. I'll take that loss if I need to, but I think we're good. We had buyers here prior. See if they add into their positions, that would be decent. And that we could see right through here. They're putting limit orders in. They did, and they pulled it. You had a big seller here. They just added the bids. Have you noticed that my entries they stick? They never go. They just stick. To read the price action, you kind of got to figure out where your entry is going to be. Just, am I that right on when I hit my entry? This is starting to look at a little bit. We're starting to build a little more delta here. It's up in here. That's a delta profile. See these delta numbers get lower, turn green, 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 green right in here. We'll see. So we hit one target. We'll keep it tight. All right. Back in the green. This is a decent trade. So I got the little consolidation area here. Volume did pick up, but we don't see that real surge of volume. I mean, if I had a maybe a moving average in here, now you got a bunch of selling coming in. You see what just happened there? My entry there was at 86, which was down here. Pretty bullish. Last but what's real difficult to do is keep your risk reward at least 1-to-1. That's what I do. Um, but depending on how the price action is and the order flow, I'll take the loss if I think that we're going to dump. or, you know, go opposite. Really not worth it. You know, next trade is just a click away. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I don't see anything happening here until we break structure here. And if you like this type of commentary where we're doing more of the volume profile, we still have the footprint. This will never leave my chart, even if it'll always be on my chart. My setup changed. I could just do this if I'm just concentrating on the candlesticks and the footprint, or if I wanted mostly for entries and see if you know, building of the delta, which is here. I continue to use this as well, but the way I have it set up is either way. I can knock it out either way. So that's very important to my setup. If you want to see this kind of stuff still, just let me know. Put it in the comments, okay? Also, join my Discord. I want to get like a handful of folks that are serious about trading. That we could come maybe a couple of times a week. I know everybody may be on different time zones or whatnot. And just get together for like a half an hour, in the, you know, either after the session's over or even during the session, maybe the last half hour of the session. Just kind of talk about it, maybe take a trade, you know, within that time. Something that you want to see. All right. Anyway, please like, subscribe, share, comment, join the Discord. See you on the next one.